Cairns belted Melbourne 97-72, and at one stage led by 40. Melbourne were humiliated. Does it get raised ahead of tonight? Couldn't go coast to coast. Now Peatling with his head down has Tucker all alone. Got it.
I don't think it's any coincidence when you look at Melbourne United and their improvement over the last month.
The Wildcats sent that double along the baseline. They stayed attached to Pinder all night long, and Melbourne following that blueprint here early.
Hogue inside for Pinder with the jam. McCall checks in, guarding Tucker. Offensive rebound by Humphries. He can't score. And here's Golding. And you know what happens next.
Chris Golding's ready to fire.
Game number 401 for Chris Golding. Nice pass inside. Scott for Wardenberg. Back into the team tonight.
Great off the ball movement. Off the O boards.
David Aquera also into the game for Melbourne United. Golding up top once more.
Boy.
Strikes twice. They've started fast, Melbourne. And here they come again. Golding for his third. Offensive foul called before that. Drags a rebound in straight away. Xavier Rattan-May's also in. Melbourne are cooking early on. My word, they're cooking.
Well, this pace of play of which Melbourne United are playing at is really causing the Cairns Taipans some problems. That's a beautiful pass. Thread the needle.
And scored the last 8, Melbourne. That just slows things down a little bit. Aquera off the pick and roll. Tipped in by Lee.
No block out.
And he's got a mismatch here. Counter Pinder checking back in is good news. And Lee couldn't exploit that mismatch. Pinder got ahead. And Jerich found him. Aquera hands off to Tucker. He spins inside and scores. Melbourne get the ball back and Tucker makes a mess of it. And McCall downhill at the other end. Lays it up for the Taipans. Big bucket.
By swimming, arms forward.
Jerich out for Deng. That's a nice hit.
Needed that. Just something to feel good about at the offensive end because it's been a little dry.
Newley drives. Marcus Lee. Right place, right time again. He's got 6 points in 4.5 minutes.
Well, you're sure big party atmosphere type.
I'm not sure. You could go out with him
On the
if you
decks.
Either way.
Diesel on the deck.
Sounds like fun.
McCall blocked. Not sure that was the shot that Adam Ford was looking for, judging from his body language there. Illy. He's no good either. Marcus Lee hanging around the basket has 8.
Foul to give here for Melbourne United.
Last play of the first quarter. Shannon Scott decides to go himself at the buzzer. Humphries backs in on Wardenberg. That's nice. His first points of the night. Melbourne 10 of 23. Both teams shooting low 40%. And Tucker fills it up for Melbourne United. And here's Tucker in motion. Back-to-back threes. It's a 15-point game.
And this is where Cairns, that was a poor shot selection by Tajima McCall the last time down the floor. That's more like him. Doing what he does best. And
Taipans off the back of a 3-day break, and a bit sluggish in this first half. That's important from Majuk Deng. It's great to have Rajon Tucker's family here from America. He's, as we mentioned before, he's spoken so much about how tight the three of them are. He's playing good basketball. Newly straight into the game.
Averaging a little over 30 attempts a game. They've only had the 12, so perhaps, well, they're pretty much on target as Hogue just steps in for the...
Has a look and jumps out. And only 4 points, DJ Hogue, on 2 of 6. Averaging a little under 17 for the season. That's more like it.
Bang. Way to talk it into existence, Jack.
Minute 17 remaining in the half. Tucker with 3 on the clock. Drives and scores. Lee from long range. That's not what they would have been looking for. McCall He's got time to get this away. Got it! At the halftime buzzer, Tajir McCall launches.
Clock had really good awareness and then got that thing in stride, knocked it down and cut the margin to 8 on the buzzer.
Let's get down to Copes. Caught some.
As well as his own individual skills, is how it is your system to create opportunities for him. And by and large, I think the Cairns Taipans do a good job. And that was really well executed.
Season low, 6 points and 6 rebounds on Tuesday. He's got 8 at the half.
I think the other thing that's restricting Keanu Pinder at the moment is the Taipans leaking points. There's another bucket for Melbourne United. They tick over 50 now.
He's only played 12 minutes in the game so far. But his whole body language, the way he's accepted this role as Brad Newley gets his way in the...
Coming off his first NBL donut last week. Single digits in 4 of his last 5. But as Drewy says, as Tajir McCall knocks down that triple, wide open.
Easy scoring opportunity.
Taipans are starting to build something. Hogue off the bank. The roof's closed, that doesn't go in. Hands it back within 4. Illy to the rack. They trail by as much as 15, the Taipans, midway through the second quarter. As Coach said at halftime, they're just hanging around. Brad Newley.
Golding versus Jerick. Those two getting reacquainted.
Nice pass. Pinder went up and Marcus Lee said, no, sir.
Have a look at the replay here. Nice drop-off pass and beautifully timed.
That had all the makings of another Keanu Pinder dunk. Marcus Lee had other ideas. Shaley drains the 3 from outside at the other. McCall drives all the way in over the top of Newley. Here comes the Taipans' leading scorer with 12. Back within 8, but Illy responds at the other end with 2 of his own.
All over Chris Golding.
McCall had Pinder up ahead, and he lays it up. They score again. Hogue, his pass inside. McCall, good enough to finish under pressure. Taipans with 5 on the shot clock. McCall's floater doesn't go. Pinder over the back, puts it back in. 4 of 7 from outside tonight for Rajon Tucker. McCall downhill.
Oh my.
There's Brad Newley again.
Block number 2.
He's been able to get going offensively. 0 from 4 from the field. Clever play from Scott. Saw that pass coming in. And McCall, only Peatling in front of him. And 1.
Here they come, Drewy.
And it's hard to guard when you're that tight off the ball.
It's deep from Hogue. Here's Lee. He can't score either. 3 opportunities for Melbourne. Drop that one from a long way up, that bird. Golding found some space finally and scored. Jerick's pass was risky. Return Mays for Golding. Extra 1 for Peatling. 4 points in 40 seconds. Get something going their way. McCall stuffs it inside for Pinder. He forces it in. Hogue missing out off the inbound. Really couldn't draw a foul. Tucker cuts through and scores. We heard earlier how comfortable he's starting to feel. It shows the way that he's played in his last 8 games. Golding from outside. It's go time now for the Taipans. If they want to stay in the hunt, they need to score like that.
Well, they also need to get some stops.
Keanu Pinder, he is not feeling all that well.
Scott for 3.
Really good switches from the Taipans. McCall and Hogue ready to switch on to Golding to deny.
Hogue slips over. Tucker in the open court. McCall. Over the top of Peatling. He's keeping them in this game. Foul. Call on the floor stays. Scott gave it up for Pinder. That's missing.
Yeah, but I think it's a foul.
I hear you.
Shea Ilian, 85% from the stripe on the season. Cairns looking to manufacture something and do it quick.
Great play.
Good look for Hogue. It goes.
Really good play in the hands of the right man, and he drills it.
They're within four. Golding slipped over but got it away. And Peatling takes it all the way.
That's his play. Didn't have to shoot it.
McCall took it straight at Peatling. Pinder.
But as soon as he gets on the move,
Yeah,
very hard.
they had him pinned against the baseline.
Yeah, that's when it had to happen.
United fans are on their feet. One last chance for Cairns. Hogue with another three.
Man.
Mason Peatling entrusted with the inbound duties.
Oh, he traveled.
Oh, my.
The plot thickens. Cairns to send this one to overtime. Trailing by 3. McCall got it away.